Okay. How is everybody doing today? Welcome back to the channel, my guys. Welcome back to the channel, people. All right, so Night City Wire episode 4. I'm gonna kick back. I got my little coffee left over here. Gonna go back a little bit, and we're gonna check this out. I know there's a lot of cool stuff in this episode. Obviously, I've seen the trailers already. The style trailer, the vehicle trailer, and the cutscene with the diner. I've seen those already. If you haven't checked my reaction out to those, check my previous 3 videos. And so yeah, I've seen those parts of the video already, but everything else I'm kind of going in blind. I know there is the costume contest, the cosplay contest, and I'm very excited to see that one. So you know what? 25 minutes, let's get it. And I don't know what I was gonna say. I felt like I was gonna go say something over there. Okay, B. My guy T-Pain. Night City Wire.
Welcome to Night City Wire Episode 4, the show from us at CD Projekt Red.
Just gonna make sure this is recording. Yes.
All things Cyberpunk 2077. We're going to start today's episode by giving you a look at just some of the vehicles you might procure during your time
we'll watch
in Night
this
City.
again. Let's
and
get
having
it.
a chat to senior vehicle artist Paul, who's going to give us a little bit more information before we take you behind
she's
the
fire.
scenes and a look at the lengths the
She
teams
cute.
have gone to
She
bring
is cute.
vehicles to life. We're also going to have news on an exciting collaboration. Then we're going to be talking about fashion and styles in Night City before we recap
The fashion and styles video was funny. Yo.
Contest. We'll then wrap up today's
Was that a
episode
cosplay?
with some news about Stadia.
Whoa.
There is a lot to talk about. So, let's get started.
Yes, let's get started. Ride to the Dark Future. I'll watch this again, bro. I was thinking of skipping it, but now I think I'm gonna watch it again.
Ride to get around fast. And in
Because I have seen the
2077,
vehicles before.
there are tons of
That
cool
vehicle
vehicles
just
to
looks so
choose from.
crazy, bro.
Get this. 4-liter engine.
And my homie told me
Goes from
that
0
it's
to 100 in
bulletproof
3.2 seconds.
outside, and then it's got like LED, LCD screens inside, and that's how you view outside. That's wild, bro.
We've crafted every car and motorbike with amazing attention to detail. On the chassis, the body, not to mention the interiors. You can expect everyone not only to look unique,
Dude,
but
this
to
game just like
deliver a
reminds me
unique
of like it's a
driving
fusion of so many different amazing games. Like certain parts of the game obviously
Alright, show me
reminds
what you
me
got.
a lot like GTA, because like how vibrant the world
Don't
is
expect
and the
advanced
amount of
tech or
stuff you can
luxurious
do.
materials here.
But then certain
Nuh-uh.
parts I'm just like, yo, that kind of looks like Mad Max.
It's not the size.
I mean, it looks like all
counts, I
Cyberpunk.
guess.
It looks very different, but kind of reminds me of
This
certain
class
different
is
games.
mostly utility vehicles and low-end clunkers made for every pocket.
Dude, this game's gonna be so incredible. I can't even wait.
My damn wreck.
My damn
Well,
wreck.
definitely no guy or girl magnet.
If you need to impress, look to this class alone.
I actually did not like how the executive rides look. They look
With these wheels, no expense has been spared, no frill ignored. Their
Tell me
plush
that didn't look just
interiors
like
decked
GTA.
out
Like
in
that
all the
looks so much
latest
like
tech, while
LA.
you
And
get to sit
it's
back
based
and
off LA
enjoy the
too,
ride.
Night City, in a way, right? I might
Masterful
be wrong.
engineering and practical design. Trucks and tanks for when you need power and brute
Trunks and
force.
tanks.
Hell of a machine.
You already know there's gonna be a few missions that go
My pride
crazy
and
with the
joy.
tanks in this game.
And these monsters are literally unstoppable.
Literally unstoppable.
These are for chooms who love the smell of exhaust and the roar of street wildlife. Their powerful engines and exchangeable parts make them perfect for tuning.
Come on! I want to smell that choo-choo burn!
Whether it's street racing, running from the NCPD, or just showing off in the streets, with these high-powered beasts, you will have only respect.
Oh yeah, like that!
If you need speed and armor, the hypercar class is for you. It means precise bodywork, built-in LiDAR arrays, and really expensive materials.
Imagine you're sitting on a pile of eddies. Probably less than 1,000 people in the world can afford the erendite.
Not your typical urban vehicle.
Bro, the Batmobile,
They
bro.
will take you places you never dreamed you'd go. Oh, and original vehicles are not all you'll find in 2077. We also found room on our roster for some true automotive icons.
Floor it, V.
So there's the Porsche 911. Johnny Silverhand's Porsche 911, because my homie told me in the comments.
Thank you so much for joining us. I think it's fair to say we've come a really long way from Roach in The Witcher, so there's a lot to talk about.
Nah, bro, Roach is the GOAT, though.
There's a lot to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
Roach is the
Well,
GOAT.
let's start with the various classes of different cars, because in the video we saw there were things like economy and luxury vehicles. But can you tell us a bit more about their kind of design philosophy? What does each kind of class offer when people are driving them around Night City?
Absolutely. Depending on the variation of the car that you're either buying or stealing, depending on your flavor.
I'm stealing every car.
Look different, but they'll also drive different and feel different. If you're buying or stealing
Bro, here's my
nice,
thing.
fancy-looking sports color version of a car, you'll notice that it drives,
They
faster,
said this game
sounds
is
a little bit more punchy
is
and
shorter than The
sporty
Witcher,
for
than The Witcher
example,
3.
A junkier
Ain't no
version of that
damn
same
way.
car.
There's
It
so
can have
much
solar
stuff
panels
in
tied
this
to the
game, bro.
roof,
There's
or some
no
other
way it
pipes
is
that are
smaller than The
hot
Witcher 3.
wiring some other, cyberpunk components in your car.
I just don't believe it, bro.
well,
Maybe the
if it
story.
looks
Maybe the
cheap,
story. I just
it
think
probably drives
the
cheap
amount of stuff that's in this game, there's no
Not
way.
only do the cars,
And
look
Witcher
good on the
had a lot
outside,
of
but
shit
there's
in it,
an
bro.
awful lot of detail on the inside as well. Things like the dashboard. So can you tell us more about that? Because I know if you find a Quadra Type 66 in the city, it's going to look totally different from the Quadra Type 66 that the gangs are driving out in the Badlands, both outside and inside.
Yep, definitely. If you're about to steal a very nice high-end car, for example, when you get in, you'll see the dashboard light up nicely. You'll see your dial indicators revving a little bit.
Bro,
but
the amount of
that may not
details in this
exist
game,
for
bro.
a junk version at all. It may have the dashboard ripped out completely. No matter what your flavor is, you'll find something that suits your needs.
So
I want to
what
drive
about
that whip.
racing then? Will there be racing? Because I know people have been asking.
Yes, we're absolutely going to have several
Yes,
races in the
let's
game.
go.
Different locations. If you know you're going to be driving in the Badlands, maybe bring a Nomad car because it's just built to driving in
That's
the
like
Badlands.
Rage
But if you
or
know you're
like
gonna be
Mad
racing
Max,
in
bro.
Night City, just bring the hottest wheels you've got because you're going to need all the power you can get. No matter where you're racing though, you need to bring a gun because this is Night City and you never know what's going to happen.
Even in a regular race,
Okay, so you talk
if
about
it's a
bringing
sanctioned
cars
race,
then.
I still got to bring guns.
Talk about
Damn.
like storing and calling cars, because we know people can steal them. But what if somebody's found a car and they absolutely love this particular one? Is there a way for players to kind of build that collection? And then how do they actually, summon them?
Well, summoning cars works pretty much the same as you would summon Roach in The Witcher 3. Your transportation may or may not show up on the roof somewhere, but we're still working.
That's
on fixing some bugs
awesome.
here and there. But yeah,
That's
if there's a
awesome.
car that you really, really like very much, if you can't wait to own a Quadra or a Type 66, you'll get a message from your fixer and says, hey, I've got a Quadra for sale for you. You want to buy it? All you have to do is drive over, pay the money, and you've got your very own Quadra.
Can I have
Not to mention
somebody
that every
bring a
single
car to me?
Vehicle that you buy, every
That would be
single player
hilarious. Double
vehicle
tap on the right
is
stick, just like you
absolutely
bring
unique in
Roach and the
every
car
way.
just
It's
lands.
got a unique
They're
interior,
gonna
unique
have.
exterior, paint job.
They are 100% gonna have an
sound
Easter
different,
egg
but
about
also
Roach
handle
landing
different.
on the rooftop.
So in the video,
100%.
we did mention there was space for a true automotive icon. Do you want to reveal what that actually is?
Yes,
Of
tell
course.
me. Let me see this.
The car in question here is Johnny Silverhand's car. And Johnny
Yes, sir.
Silverhand is, well, he's a big rocker boy and he needs some wheels to match.
Ooh,
So we
that's
gave
so
him
nice,
a
bro.
911 Porsche from 1977, which means in 2077, Johnny's car is going to be exactly 100 years old.
Well, Paul, thank you so
That's
much for your
dope.
time today. Personally, I think I'm going to try and balance being a super cool badass mercenary and driving a Mai Mai, because I love that little car. I think I could do it, right? I could be cool and in a Mai Mai.
Definitely. My Mai is absolutely cool as long as you stay on the road and not on the sidewalk.
I'll try my very best. We'll see.
No, we
In
taking
past
that.
episodes,
We taking that
we've
shit to the
said that
sidewalk.
Music plays a huge part in bringing Night City to life, but it's not just music. Our teams went to incredible lengths to recreate and capture the sounds that really bring these vehicles to life. I mean, they might have had some fun driving them, but I'm pretty sure that's just a perk of the job.
lit. Bro, this would be such a dope part of the job, man. Like she said, it's a perk of a job. You go out in the field, you're driving all these whips because you want to like get it right for the game. No wonder this shit took like 7 years to make. Also, they want us to give a flawless product.
And then we wanted to like attach a proper sound to the visual so that you have like a nice feeling or a nice vibe of
sorry, there's not enough light in my room right now. Ain't nobody trying to see my face anyways. It's all good. We chilling.
Early on, we made the decision that we are going to record on the racetracks, and then we are going to record cars in movement. We started cooperation with Tomek Choki, who is like very, very well-known racing driver in Poland. That's really a nice sensation when you're driving with a racing driver and then he pushes the car to the limits. Like you can
you see his face? He's like, yeah, bro, I thought I was gonna die.
Bending the laws of physics.
Oh
we
shit.
wanted to record a broad spectrum of cars, so we started with the powerful muscle cars, and then we went to more screaming tuned V6s, inline 6s, and then we went to V10s. We wanted to grab the off-road cars. We of course grabbed some drift cars, just to have the more aggressive character in the cars.
Excuse me.
We had to assemble a sound group or a sound team that would make the placing of the mics process very, very fast because we had plenty of cars to do in a short time span.
We had the team of mechanics from a rally team, and they helped us immensely. What they've done is allowed us to put the microphones into places that we wouldn't be able to access differently, putting a mic right into the car. They helped us to
and this is for an RPG game, so you can only imagine the kind of stuff developers do for like a racing game, bro. That's crazy.
Cars are very, very complex in terms of sound, and it's very difficult to get all the.
That's actually very interesting to see. I've never really like watched the video on.
But we were trying to look for something that would give us the character of the engine.
We wanted to use normal organic electric engine that you could actually have in the nowadays car.
We didn't want the engines to be futuristic sci-fi-ish sounding. We want them much more organic, much more down to earth, something that would represent the combustion engine. And on top of that, we added small elements like the futuristic horns or like a futuristic UI of a car. It makes you feel like you are in a car.
Oh, that's the Batman car, right?
Some car might talk to you, other car might have blips and bobs that will make you feel like you're in a futuristic vehicle.
You guys think the world's gonna look like this in 57 years?
We wanted to be very, very close to what Mike set up in the lore. And early on, we decided to record Johnny's original car, which is Porsche 930 from 1977.
Nah, probably not.
We recorded on dyno in control environment in
Might
a
as well be dead by 2077, bro.
Very different places. Porsche 930 that we recorded is the only car really that will be really sounding like the real car in the real world.
We recorded more than 40 vehicles.
Not often do we record so many vehicles for a game that is not really a racing game.
See, that's exactly what I was saying just now.
The hardest part
that's what I was saying just now.
And I'm very, very proud of what we achieved with the sound team. This was something that we didn't do before. So creating the designs, creating the technology behind how the sound behaves, that's the best thing actually I ever did in my sound career.
Well, that's a lot of work for like an RPG, bro. I mean, you gotta hand it to him though. Cyberpunk, baby.
There has been a lot of talk about cars so far, so let's take a look at another collaboration. This time with Johnny Silverhand. I mean Keanu Reeves.
My favorite, bro. I love Keanu Reeves so much, and I'm so happy he's part of this game.
Travel.
Yeah.
Journey. Freedom.
No, you know, it's not like deeper. Deep.
I'm Guard Hollinger.
I'm Keanu Reeves.
And we're here as representatives of Arch Motorcycle, and we're doing some audio recording for Cyberpunk 2077.
Bro, it was like the best surprise, one of the best surprises of the year. Not this year,
Arch
but last year when
Motorcycle is a
Keanu popped up on the stage.
custom
I lost my
production
mind, bro.
motorcycle.
I lost my mind.
What's unique about it is that
I was at E3, yeah.
the motorcycles are built on a production platform, but each one is designed to be able to be personalized for each customer.
Arch
When
Motorcycles.
CD Projekt Red approached me about doing Cyberpunk 2077, they also spoke about integrating. They were fans of, or I guess people who worked at the company were fans of Arch Motorcycle, and so
No, they were fans
broached
of you.
the idea of creating kind of specialized Cyberpunk 2077 version of the Arch Motorcycle, and I thought that was a very fine idea.
We have a motorcycle we've designed and we've been developing called the Method 143, and so that I think in particular was a creative inspiration for the designers. So they sort of used that as a basis and then went further. So it has a totally different, crazy looking power plant.
Bro, the amount of work that they did, just yo, that's crazy, man.
Today we're
You can-
capturing sounds. Getting
Bro, you
smashed
can only
with
imagine
sounds,
how
power
much
plant,
work went into
drivetrain,
this game. If this is all they're doing
characteristics
just
of the
for
motorcycle, which I'm sure they
sound
will,
of vehicles,
you know,
that's it.
play with and stuff, but the source will be pure.
It has a sort of a racing engine in it compared to our production motorcycles. It has a dual exhaust system, and it sounds pretty. I could definitely blindly tell that that's the Method 143-ish sounding motorcycle. Yeah.
I love that all the driving can be done in third person. I love that. Like, you have the option of third person and first person. I'm okay with the gameplay not being in
Nature
third
of the
person and only
role-playing
being in
aspect
first
of the
person.
game.
I love that.
I think it'll be cool, like, to be on a bike and hearing that, going through the city streets and getting into the madness and mayhem.
Man, they're putting a lot of work in this game, eh?
As with all episodes of Night City Wire, if you're tuning in late or if you just want to watch anything again, we will be uploading everything to our channels soon. Now it's time to talk about styles in Night City. Are you more kitsch or neo-militarism?
Tell me what I'm gonna be wearing. I've seen this video too. Go check out my previous video. I popped it up there.
Welcome to the brief authoritative
Take
history
your
of
history,
Night
okay.
City. This chapter is devoted to so-called
Excuse
styles,
me, I'm sorry.
deeply linked with the history of the world, and a very important aspect of life in the city. You can find them everywhere. In cars, clothes, guns, implants.
Homie just having a
They are
concert
your
there with a
war
gun
paint.
in his hand.
As
If
one of
y'all
our
don't like this
sponsors
concert,
says,
yeah, y'all better
it
not
matters
leave, 'cause
not
I'm gonna
if you're
shoot your
dead,
ass.
as long as you're doing it in style.
Ooh.
The moves on this girl. Swoosh, swoosh. Slicing them up like sashimi.
4 visual styles are evident in the Night City of 2077, each with its own history, status, and features.
Kitsch.
Neon hair, illuminated tattoos, and chrome. Function comes second.
Nah, I don't think I'll go with this
Are
one.
what matter.
I'm not a fan of neon tattoos, but who knows? It might look dope. Like a kid look like Justin Bieber. 3 mouths, 1 desire, bro. What?
We got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams.
Y'all see
The
that?
4th corporate war broke out, and entropism was born. Vast
It
and
says
deep
4th corporate
crises
war broke
forced
out in
people to
2020,
find ways to
bro.
survive by any means.
I think this is what I'm
Getting
gonna be
job
rocking the
done,
most.
no matter how, was the primary goal. The look, Who cares?
The bummy look.
I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her.
Fuck them.
Well,
Fuck
why
this
am I
job,
yawning so much?
Fuck this city.
Deadly elegance without ostentation.
Or this.
Corporate militaristic
Walk up in
fashion,
style, murder
mostly
everything in
seen
my
in the
sight.
wealthier parts of town. Substance over style. That's the motto.
Burning. Yo, I'm about to OD on this game next month, man. I'm so mad that the next gen version isn't coming out till next year. I want it now, bro.
Celebrities, brain dance stars, business magnates, heirs to corporate fortunes and corporate executives. They abandoned the cold, deadly elegance of neo-militarism and returned to the roots of kitsch, but gave it a
You know what's
fresh,
crazy?
new look.
What's crazy so far that like every time I watch like any kind of gameplay
Sometimes it seems
or
like I just brushed something in.
she looks
sparks
crazy.
fly.
She looks crazy. Anytime I've seen any kind of gameplay or pictures, anything like that, all the characters in the game look completely different. Like all the NPCs, like you see a lot. Obviously, I'm sure there's going to be
Thank you for your attention.
copies of
We
a lot
wish
of
you a very
NPCs, but
pleasant
so
stay
far
in our
I haven't really
marvelous
seen much,
metropolis.
man.
Good
And
luck
that
and goodbye.
That just shows like how much detail they put into this game. I can't wait.
NC's legends. Know where you'll find
Like
most of them?
every NPC that I've seen, every face that I've seen looks different.
Luckily, matters not where you're from, matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk.
Game's gonna be crazy. V. Can't wait,
Just
man.
before this episode started, you might have tuned in early and seen our Cyberpunk cosplay contest finale. But just in case you've missed it, we've prepared a little summary for you featuring our very talented finalists.
Here we go.
In the Cyberpunk cosplay contest, we asked our very talented community to cosplay a character from the game based on the art, screenshots,
Bryce, bro.
videos,
He looks
cosplay
so
guides,
crazy.
etc. We thought regular trophies weren't quite cool enough, so we decided that the top 3 will receive detailed props based on weapons from the game.
Bro.
They have been specifically made for this occasion, and
Futuristic
winners can
vector
do with
right
them
there.
as they please. And now, the 12 best Cyberpunk cosplayers who have competed
This is gonna be
for
crazy.
first place
This is
in the
gonna be
first
crazy.
official Cyberpunk
I gotta set up for this
2077
one.
cosplay contest. Are you ready to meet them?
Yes. Let me see. Okay, back up. Bro, cosplayers go ham. Cosplayers go crazy. Brody. Bro, that shit looks just like the... What? Bro. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Wow. Yo. That's wild.
Now, before we wrap up today's episode, there is one more thing to talk about. Previously, we announced that Cyberpunk 2077 was coming to Stadia, and today we can tell you that it is arriving on November 19th alongside other platforms, and pre-orders are starting now.
Bro, those
Night City
cosplayers
is
got me
almost
going
over, but if you do want
crazy,
just a
bro.
little
That shit
bit
looked
more,
so
then stay
real.
tuned right here on the Twitch
Like you
channel
couldn't
and
tell me
join
that
us for
those
our
those
post
people
stream.
actually had those
As always,
enhancements
don't
done to
forget,
your
if you've
their
missed
body and it
anything,
wasn't
or if you
fake.
just want to
That
watch
shit looked
again,
real.
We
Wow.
will be uploading everything to our channels shortly, and we'll be back with Night City Wire episode 5 soon.
Oh, I can't wait.
No, actually, there is one more thing we're going to show you. Welcome to the diner.
I've seen the diner. That's dope. Yo, you see how quick he threw his phone away? gold
Supercar.
up in his nose
Big
and shit.
house. You want to rule this city?
I want her.
Well, you ain't getting anywhere.
David
without an
Beckham over
upgrade.
here.
You need a softer touch, stronger spine, because taking over Night City ain't gonna be easy.
Go off, V. Go off.
I'm in.
Cyberpunk 2077. Available November 19th.
Just over a month, homie. Just over a month. What is that? Bro. Yo, I gotta go back and look at the final. And that went crazy.
In our Cyberpunk cosplay contest
I gotta go back and look at
finale.
this. I'm sorry.
But
I gotta
just in
look at
case
that
you've
shit
missed
again.
it, we've prepared a little something.
Forward.
Cosplay a character from
Forward.
the game. Are you ready to?
Yes, right here. Let's see this. Bro, that looks real, man. What do you mean? Dog, that looks real. That's crazy, dog. That's so dope. Bro. That's wild. Good. Bro, look at that, man. Bro, that actually looks like he has like his skull completely, like his forehead just completely botched in, and they got that enhancement set up in his face. That looks real. That looks crazy, bro. Yo, cosplayers go ham, bro. Cosplayers go ham. I couldn't even tell, like, after he punched him, I can't even tell you if this is the game. Like right here, I can't. No, okay, it's. At first, I was just like, this is just gameplay right here. Holy, bro. Dude, this game go crazy, bro. I can't wait for this game. Yes. I've seen things. We've seen that. Guys, bro, what do I say, man? Holy. And we're getting one more episode. Yo, leave something for the game. You can, bro. Can you imagine the amount of contents in this game if they're showing us so much already, and the game's like what, just a month away, bro? Can't wait, man. I cannot wait. All right, you guys, let me know what you guys think of Night City Wire episode 4, and best believe I'll be bringing more reactions for Cyberpunk and a bunch of other stuff that's coming out. I can't wait, homie. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm going to see you guys later. Peace.